Good morning, it's Shani, Certified Feline Training and Behavior Specialist with my company Wild at Heart Cats, and this is why you should not be using pellets as your cat's litter. Research shows that cats prefer unscented, clumping clay litter, which makes sense, right? Because they are descendants of the African wildcat, and they naturally would be eliminating in sand. Unfortunately, a lot of people choose the type of litter that they use for their cat based on human preference versus cat preference. Your cat's paws are extremely sensitive. They have a large concentration of nerve receptors, which is the main reason why most cats don't like their paws to be touched. Your cat's paws have a ton of functions. They use them to navigate and traverse their world. They use them for protection. They even have scent glands, so they use them for scent marking, and they also sweat through their paws. They're so sensitive, they can actually feel vibrations in the ground when they are hunting. And when they have actually trapped and grabbed a prey, they use those paws to detect any slight motion in their prey if they are alive or dead and if they need to attack further. And because our cat's paws are so sensitive, it's yet another reason why declawing and using claw caps is utter garbage. I have a lot of experience using pellets because I work inside shelters, and a lot of shelters and rescues rely on pellets because they're more cost effective. But what I have noticed with these pellets is, number one, cats don't like them. They tolerate them or they just refuse to use them. Number two, it leaves a lot of smelly mess in the litter box because the pellets generally just break apart when urine hits it. And the box ends up smelling. It ends up having a lot of urine-soaked debris that's very difficult to clean. And research shows that cats do not like feeling wet on their paws, specifically in their litter box. If you're thinking about moving away from pellets, I applaud you. I still think you should do it very slowly because even though cats mainly don't like pellets, because that's what research shows us, cats also don't like change. So we need to make changes slowly. If you have one cat, you should have 2 litter boxes, and how you can start this change is by simply adding an unscented clumping clay litter on top of the pellets in one box and gradually switch it to all clay, and then after a week or so switch that other box as well. Remember, cats do not like stepping on their elimination, so you should be scooping your box no matter what type of litter that you use at least 2 times a day. And of course, remember, cats prefer uncovered extra large boxes. We don't want covered boxes. We don't want litter robots. We don't want any of these quote unquote litter systems. A cheap and easy way to provide your cat what they need, which is an uncovered, extra large litter box, even with high sides, is a lot of people are taking clear storage containers, removing the lid, cutting an entryway, and voila, it's an extra large litter box for pretty cheap. The type of litter that you're using is so important. Your cat's litter box and their litter is one of their most vital resources. And we want our cats to love their litter, enjoy their litter. We don't want them to tolerate it. And if your cat doesn't like the litter that they're forced to use, that can cause them unnecessary stress. Sometimes it's uncomfortable and sometimes it's even painful on their paws. This is why pellets are just a no for me.